Welcome to the IIIT podcast. Felicity वाले लोग, Felicity मस्त डिले हुई थी, एपिसोड भी मस्त डिले हुआ है। काहे आप लोग शेड्यूलिंग में इतनी दिक्कत करते हो?
वही रैंडमली तुझे पूछ लिया था अचानक से कि तुझे तो कराना है मंडे को।
हाँ
फिर इसलिए तो नहीं था।
You don't understand, people have lives.
पर मेरे पास नहीं है इसलिए मैं कर रहा हूँ।
I did not say that.
मस्त मैंने I openly admitting इस सेमेस्टर में बहुत
Clearly.
हाँ इस सेमेस्टर में बहुत वेला बैठा हूँ। I have 2 courses and 1 course is game design. So that's that. So
Have the context.
must like
How do you only have 2 courses?
4-1 CSE is required 3 courses and the last course I took an independent study. So बस 2 course बचे. So मैं बहुत वेला हूँ सर. So that's why we began this. So शुरुआत से शुरू करते हैं. How did you guys become FCs?
First year I worked in the logistics team. अच्छा लगा था, काफी काम वाम किया था, मजदूरों वाला काम था मजदूरों वाला काम होता है, लेकिन अच्छा था, लाइक द वाइब वाज ऑलवेज काफी अच्छा, बैक स्टेज से जाने का टाइम लाइक चांस मिला था तो लाइक ठीक है।
Oh हाँ, did you meet Logan Train?
I saw them, I didn't meet them.
Oh, you didn't meet them?
Yeah, but like I could see them from the as close like as
हाँ.
वो नीचे कुछ स्टेज वाला।
I was also there. They were like तुम लोग bodyguard हो.
हाँ.
We were standing in the front. Local train was there. That was my first experience with local
It was
train.
too good.
Must. It
काफी
was
अच्छा।
beautiful.
हाँ तो like उसके बाद then वो दिन second year में online था तो online क्लास थोड़ा sad था online तो
Of course.
but wait and then normal elections and shit. Once was interesting.
What about you? Oh, बहुत ज़्यादा interesting मुझे बात करनी है थोड़ी।
Honestly, मेरा plan नहीं था वैसे बनने का.
वो प्लान नहीं था।
Yeah. So I'll tell you. पहले अपने ये था कि हाँ मतलब किसी को तो बनना है, तो everybody was saying केशव, तो I was like ठीक है केशव को बनना है, ठीक है, but केशव was like तू भी बन जाओ, मतलब ऑलरेडी काफी लोग बोल रहे थे कि तू भी बनना है ना, हमने नहीं देखेंगे ये है वो है, and I was like ठीक है 3 लोग खड़े हो रहे हैं, तीनों सही है नहीं है, then forms आने के बाद भी like because it was तो like मेरे को 1-2 लोगों ने कॉल भी किया
Wow.
कि I should I name them? Okay, probably.
Okay.
हाँ?
Why not?
शिवान ने बोला।
शिवान बोला तुझे खड़ा होना है।
I'll tell you why. Because I worked a lot in second year Felicity, जो कि online था. So like online में उतना पता नहीं लगा कि किसने काम किया किसने नहीं किया, but obviously like शिवान knew. And he was like कि हाँ अगले साल तुम्हें बनना है, मैंने कहा नहीं सर मैं नहीं बनूंगा। ठीक है मैं अभी जो कर रहा हूँ next year मैं नहीं करूँगा। फिर लेकिन फॉर्म्स आ गए, फॉर्म्स आने तक भी मेरा प्लान नहीं था बनने का। जिस दिन फॉर्म्स की लास्ट डेट थी उस दिन मेरे को थोड़ा डाउट था कि बनना है या नहीं बनना। फॉर्म्स की लास्ट डेट चली गई, नेक्स्ट डे मिला था कि 3 ओपनिंग से 2 लोग नहीं फॉर्म भरा। फॉर्म की डेडलाइन 12 घंटे से एक्सटेंड हुई तब मैंने फॉर्म भरा। सो इट वाज नेवर लाइक आई नेवर प्लान टू बी एफसी।
एक मिनट, जो 2 लोग भरे थे एक तुम थे
और I'm not sure कि मेरा भी थोड़ा डाइसी था, मेरे को भी शिवान ने कॉल किया था बस मेरे को ये था कि ऑनलाइन होगा तो मेरे को नहीं करना।
मतलब उसने लाइक था ही ऐसा बिकॉज़ लास्ट फेलिसिटी में उतना अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस किसी का था नहीं ऑनेस्टली। एंड उसके बाद भी पता नहीं था कि नेक्स्ट फेलिसिटी हाइब्रिड होगा या ऑफलाइन होगा या ऑनलाइन होगा।
एंड फिर ओनली ऑनलाइन तो मन नहीं था, वही था कि पाहुल खड़ा हो रहा है तो मैं भी हो जाता हूँ। मैंने इसको बोलने थे कि मैंने फॉर्म भर दिया बट मैंने नहीं भरा था।
वाओ।
तो सिर्फ इसने और पार्टनर ने फॉर्म भरा था। फिर मतलब मेरे को ऐसे विदाउट भी बोला कि भाई सीट खाली जाएगी उससे तो भरी जाएगी, तो मैंने बस
फिर दो आ गए
एफसी सीट खाली। वाओ।
हाँ
ओके।
पीजी में यही हुआ था।
पीजी में तो ऐसे ही होता है।
पीजी की बात ना करें तो बेटर।
Let's talk about lunch. क्या discussion? What all happened then? There were a few conspiracies, some alliances.
Yeah, some of them conspiracy. Straight up alliance था कि हाँ हम तीनों साथ में खड़े होते हैं।
But I think a lot of things in Munch were like exaggerated
हाँ.
and portrayed like.
But let's give context to what Munch is to people who have not experienced this before.
नहीं पता तुम मत देखो मैं वीडियो।
Wow. What is
Munch is a stage for like candidates to speak their opinions and there are also questions.
हाँ, cross questioning of live
speeches होती है but live speeches नहीं थी, recorded speeches थी which was very weird to watch.
Yeah, recorded
Yeah.
speeches.
कि मैं खुद की recorded video को देखा।
हाँ, was very near. I didn't even watch it कि नहीं मैं बहुत बार देख चुका कि मैंने बनाई है वीडियो में बहुत बार देख के ही डाला है, ऐसा तो नहीं है like
presentation थी नहीं बस video.
No, they had the videos. They played it on like.
Oh yeah.
खुद से play करते
And then you open your cameras to answer questions.
It was not compulsory.
It was not compulsory.
लेकिन I think Konda and Kandan Sanjay किया था. Only the students.
Of course.
Yeah.
मैं तभी सो के उठा था तो मैंने नहीं करना।
speaking of Sanjeti,
Yeah.
what was the three versus one? Wow, feels like you guys ganged up on it.
So I'll tell you, like as I told you कि पहले दो लोग नहीं बना था, and before the elections, me and Sanjit actually talked on the call कि भर रहे क्या नहीं, and he also said कि ठीक है ऑनलाइन हुआ तो नहीं खड़ा हुआ उसको भी, and then we were like कि ठीक है दो लोग नहीं भरा, इसलिए कौन ने भरा था मुझे पता है, तो हम तीनों का तो पहली बात हो चुका था कि हम तीनों करेंगे, so like I also felt, but then he also felt.
हमारा मेरा कॉल था ही कि साथ में ही होंगे बोल रहे तो, and then हमने कॉर्नर से पूछ लिया
पहले wow, that's what you you're telling me that's how you're camping with structure.
भाई ऐसा बात सोच के नहीं किया था कि हाँ we have to gang up against him. बहुत ही casually हो गया, we didn't decide कि हाँ we have to do it that
was casual.
हाँ बहुत हम में साथ होने वाला, we had this group in which we were deciding कि ठीक है साथ में खड़े होते हैं and all that. हम लोग खड़े हुए हैं and then ठीक है वो सोचा कि किसी अलायंस अच्छा ही होता है तो कौन से पूछ लेते हैं.
Okay, there's no strategy behind us.
There was no strategy.
No, absolutely no.
Because like I knew Konda was standing and like no other Telugu guy was standing.
And by we knew that Konda would get votes as well because he was the Telugu. And we needed a Telugu representative. It wasn't कि नहीं भाई like ठीक है we needed a Telugu representative. It's very important अच्छा.
And as I said, we didn't even know कि चार लोग खड़े हो रहे हैं because दो लोग नहीं भरा था और फिर मैंने भर दिया तो मेरे हिसाब से तीन ही लोग खड़े हो रहे थे.
And then so you didn't prepare any sort of competitiveness for much.
No, उसके बाद भी
उसके बाद
ठीक है हो रहा है तो
वोट चाहिए अब खड़े हो
खड़े हो तो वोट चाहिए.
But we had lot happened in Manch which I think is
हाँ we did not know कि इतना मंच में इतना ड्रामा होगा because दूसरे साइड से भी people were attacking properly. We could see that they were attacking.
For context, Manch में it was online. All of the 4 FCs had to answer questions and stuff. And basically what happened was the entire call was now two factions fighting each other, arguing about Sancheti or not. Personal attacks उड़ रहे हैं हर जगह. It was hilarious.
We did not think personal attacks होंगे.
But then you did not. मुझे I don't know.
We had बहुत ही सोच के कहा कि this is not a personal attack but it's a good attack and all सोच के किया था.
But commentary चल रही है.
जिस ग्रुप में ये बोल रहे थे कि हमें डिस्कस हम साथ में करेंगे उस ग्रुप में हम चैट कर रहे हैं कि भाई ये तो अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया. केशव पे जो अटैक्स आ रहे थे हम उस पे भी like फन बना रहे हैं जो मेरे पे अटैक्स है उस पे भी फन कर रहे हैं. But the thing is like some of people from like our group supposedly like attacked him and it was not planned. And I think there were 2 major attacks. But like उसमें दोनों प्लान नहीं थे. हाँ.
ठीक है
बता. If you want to talk about it, talk about it.
So basically like what happened was they didn't even discuss with me कि हाँ मैं ये पूछने वाला हूँ या पूछने वाली हूँ whatever. And they just asked, and then I'm like कि इतना चुतिया सवाल क्यों पूछ रहा है? Wow. This is not even a valid question. मतलब उसके speech से related पूछो at least. So yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. Oh, भाई बहुत audience के लिए तो
so much drama is spread about it. It was worth it भाई.
Looking back at it, I think थोड़ी चीजें stupid की हमने election के time पे. But at that time it was fun.
And then you became FCs, so yeah. उसके बाद फिर like how was his Sancheti's involvement with Felicity after you became FCs?
So we knew कि थोड़ा तो weird grounds हो सकता है. And we firstly asked him for corporate.
Of course, he's great.
Yeah, he was really good at it.
And honestly, like उसके बाकी ग्रुप की तरफ से participation कम था, which was expected. But उसके तरफ से participation like proper था. Like there was some shit going on in his personal life which I don't think I should talk about.
मतलब उसका मीठी था थोड़ा.
But despite that, he did like really well. And even after Felicity, like Felicity के बाद भी Felicity का काम खत्म नहीं होता है.
Of course.
And even then he was involved like even after Felicity.
अभी वो बैकग्राउंड उसको
मतलब अभी भी हमारी बात होती है. इट्स नॉट लाइक मतलब लोगों को लगता है कि कुछ बीट कर रहा है कुछ है. लाइक लिटरली हमारी कल कॉल पे बात हुई.
बीटी तुम लोग की नहीं, बीटी बाकी पूरे ग्रुप के जो लड़ रहे थे उस कॉल पे. Yeah. So any speculations for इस साल कौन? Who do you think should run? Who do you want to run?
I think we should not take any stances on a public platform.
Public platform.
I
endorsed by Felicity.
I mean, of course, we have a few names, and I am also urging a few people to stand for election. But let's see.
मतलब ये discussion तो I think अपना at least हर हफ्ते होता है कि हाँ मतलब ये जन खड़ा हो रहा है नहीं होगा.
कोई नहीं मिलेगा मुझे मतलब. नहीं. Okay.
And it's like if we take the names and उनका भी वो like they are dicey as well.
मतलब देख.
And if they see their name तो I don't want to push their
like last election में शिवान ने भी स्टैंड लेने से मना कर दिया था
हाँ personally लेकिन
तो like we are going to do the same like publicly हम किसी को स्टैंड लेंगे
speaking of Shivan how was working with Shivan
it was fun
it was working with him right
it was working under him right he was the FC
अच्छा second year
हाँ हमारे second
हाँ हमारे I wasn't really working under him. I was he had given me a campus ambassador program to run. I was handling work.
We will talk about campus ambassador program after this.
It was good. Like हमारा तो ये हो गया था कि towards Felicity, online Felicity obviously. Towards Felicity, like हमारी almost daily phone call पे बात हो रही है, Google Meets पे मैं उसके साथ and stuff like that. And I was kind of like very much involved there. But बीच में I was this is not about Shivan, this is just about like workload. I was fed up. मैं phone switch off करके
phone switch off
मैं phone switch करके साइड पे रख दिया था और मैं एक दिन पूरा मतलब phone नहीं चलाया था. This is like
detox
1 week before Felicity. Okay?
Plus one.
So this was for 1 day because I was like too much overloaded and मुझे क्या लग रहा था कि वो इंसान बहुत काम कर रहा है वो सो नहीं रहा था like
Shivan
हाँ वो it was like कि वो मेरे को रात के 4 बजे Google Meet का लिंक भेजा मैं जगह में ज्वाइन कर लिया नेक्स्ट डे शाम को से फिर से Google Meet का लिंक मेरा सेम लिंक है तो वो like literally
अभी तक चल रही है मीटिंग
literally 16-20 घंटे मीट्स पे रहता था पहले वेब टीम के साथ
ऑनलाइन पे स्टफ राइट ऑनलाइन पे यू हैव टू मेक श्योर एवरीवन तो काफी रहता
तो मतलब I know that he like
and he was the one and only FC because he was appointed not elected
so like I knew that he was sacrificing a lot तो मतलब मैं उसको बोलूँगा कि सर मेरे को बीटी हो रहा है तो थोड़ा वो लगा तो फिर but like next day he was like कि सब ठीक है ना तो एकदम से गायब हो गया very sweet so yeah it was really good
मुझे ज़्यादा I did not experience this sweet side of Shivan
much better experience than I had in my first year
I tell you what happened
क्योंकि first year में was handling कला क्षेत्र
yes bro no
so yeah
bad memories
like because I was involved in skits so I was like skit seniors बुला रहे हैं मुझे नहीं करना करेंगे so yeah but second year was
skit seniors कला क्षेत्र भाई बहुत 3 चीजें बात करनी है पहले आउटरीच टीम उसके बाद कला क्षेत्र उसके बाद माय एक्सपीरियंस विद शिवान I mean let's take my experience with Shivan first what my experience with Shivan was he randomly remembered कि I was in the design team in 2020 Felicity
अरे सारे स्पॉन्सर पोस्टर्स तूने डिजाइन किए थे
वो एक टेम्पलेट मैंने बनाई थी मस्त
हाँ
and then I made a fake taxi template for
obviously I remember
which is beautiful
yeah
go find it this is your first milestone we're doing this again okay Shivan comes to me it is 2 a.m. in the night I was sleeping by 1 I get a call from him at 2 I'm sitting at home with my parents who are like the one rule they have at home is you have to sleep on time that's the one rule okay he calls me at 2 a.m. he's like meet में आ जाओ अपने why do I क्यों मुझे आ जाओ नहीं तो तुझे Felicity team से निकालना okay I go to the meeting and he tells me to make a document which is a schedule okay a schedule of all events मैं उधर आधा घंटा उसके मैं बोला ठीक है मैं बना दूंगा 15 मिनट बाद भेज दूंगा उसने बोला नहीं make it here in front of me
I remember that document
yes.
it was very disturbing to the eyes
I make the document and then he's like ये नहीं चाहिए था I'm like what did you want he's like how will you put this on Instagram and मैं बोला you said make document and not post मैंने word पे बनाया है and then he calls Sarvanan he's like he tells Sarvanan convert this document to Instagram post and Sarvanan was like wow that was my experience with Shivan it was like wow this guy is too spread thin out across all teams to like pay attention to it.
He's a single man animal.
मतलब I think like हम तीनों का ही इतना वो हो गया था because we were also micromanaging as well as micromanaging a lot of things.
Yeah.
But like
we still have थोड़ा divided right.
But हाँ like but वो सब कुछ ही अकेला था so
yeah. So about outreach team.
Yeah.
How was your experience with online outreach team? उसके पहले were you involved in offline outreach team?
ना तो ऑनलाइन आउटरीच में तो लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ ये था कि हमारे सारे इवेंट्स जितने भी थे इंटर कॉलेज थे तो it was basic stuff only कि we were reaching out to as many colleges as possible and sending them useless like merchandise कि हाँ we'll send you this you give you certificates and shit and very normal stuff like it was a very small team also 2-3 weeks
certificate मैंने 2020 के सर्टिफिकेट भी डिजाइन किए I was in the design team and made
we never send no certificates भाई
हाँ मुझे पता है नहीं
no 20 का तो नहीं पता मेरे को 21 और 22 में
20 का
22 में तो था ही नहीं ना।
हाँ 22 में नहीं था।
22 में भी
मैं बता रहा हूँ।
it was not handled well.
In 20 parts comes to me, he's like, बैठ इधर नाम लिख certificate में। Okay, I'll do that. 21 में शिवान calls up, he's like, you have the template for certificate? I'm like, sir, मैंने delete कर दिया. Then he's like, okay. And then 2 days later, I find the template for the certificate. I'm like, shit, भेजू या नहीं भेजू? I don't know.
Did you manually write all the names?
नहीं, मतलब digitally.
हाँ.
Still manually, one by one.
अरे
Oh,
you can run a Python script on Photoshop files.
Photoshop file easy. It was a Word document.
I think that's a you problem, Raghav.
ऐसे ही फिर शिवान ने कुछ ऐसे ही किया था। 21 में कुछ ऐसे ही उसने ट्राई किया था कि काफी सारे CS बहुत बढ़ गए थे क्योंकि ऑनलाइन था।
Of course, तो reach बढ़ जाता है।
हाँ, we had a lot of CS.
बढ़ानी पड़ी थी honestly, क्योंकि इसलिए तो क्या होता है कि आसपास के कॉलेज को टारगेट करो, उधर सब ऑनलाइन है तो।
And okay, back to Kala Kshetra. Kala Kshetra.
But before that, I wanted to ask,
Great.
like, why are we having the online friendship conversation? Why was Shivan not invited last year?
Shivan not last year Felicity I didn't. Last year I
Find
forgot.
it interesting. He didn't care about it.
Wait, someone
क्या ही है?
Sorry, sir. I kind of got tired of doing the podcast towards the end, so I just stopped. Felicity was in the list, but I never got to it. So now I've got to leave it. Okay. Must. And I've dragged 2 other people with me. Behind the scenes, I haven't shot them.
Blink twice if you are being held.
Wait, can we get some voices from you guys?
Hello. Hello, this is Brahad. This is Pratyaksh.
Must. Great. That's the team. So, Kala Kshetra. Scene क्या है? हमारे फर्स्ट ईयर है, हमारे सेकंड ईयर है, हमारे थर्ड ईयर है, और अगले साल क्या होगा?
सेम ही सीन होगा ना हर साल तो वही है
Same, must.
कि भाई ये बच्चों से फोर्स कराना है, बच्चों को फोर्स करना है, वो मजदूरों की तरह
बस the thing is इस बार different था because there were no फच्चास. तो दूसरे को फच्चों वाले काम करवाने पड़े हमसे. Like तो it was usually how it used to be was कि ठीक है half of first year is handling Kala Kshetra, half of first year is handling other things, and second years are sort of micromanaging, third years are macromanaging.
Yeah, the entire hierarchy this year was properly
collapsed हो गया.
ऐसा था 3-2-1 था तो third years are managing the team, उसके अंदर they have a set of second years who are managing more number of first years. So we had no first years.
No first years.
So the third years were like managing their team, handling few of the duties, and then they were trying to make them do Kala Kshetra also.
So there were like few second years who were doing work properly, जो second year usually करते हैं, but also Kala Kshetra, and they were like third year
force कर रहे हैं.
and like the third years were like doing what third years do and also what usually second years do.
Yeah.
So वो 50-50 हो रहा था second.
Plus they had not seen Felicity at all.
Yes.
And the challenge was कि हमने भी as first years there.
Yeah,
exactly.
We had never
That's a
seen-
big problem because of
Yeah.
COVID. Transfer of knowledge in all clubs.
बहुत,
everywhere.
बहुत.
Definitely. Like Felicity को बहुत affect हुआ इससे.
हाँ. So, Kala Kshetra, before our first year, before we were in college, I've only heard stories. What used to happen was, to escape Kala Kshetra, first years would go hide in washrooms. और फिर seniors आते थे, washroom को बाहर से कुंडी लगा के चले जाते थे. And ये कमरे में भी होता है. ये हाँ, did this happen in our batch? मेरे साथ
In our building, like during our first year.
Our first year people they locked होते थे, रूम बाहर से lock, रूम से lock होते थे, ये तो देखा था.
Oh, I remember I closed the light of my room once ताकि लोग को लगे मैं नहीं हूँ.
And but उतना नहीं होता था like हमारे बैचेस से पहले वाले बैचेस इतना. But ये तो होता था कि ठीक है, if everyone is at JC, somebody will come and like take all the बच्चास with them, stuff like that.
तो भाई again ना कि third years ये सब करते नहीं थे, second years करते थे ये लोग ये सब वाला पूरा. Second years खुद को तो नहीं.
Second year खुद को नहीं lock है हमारे.
हाँ.
Yeah. I always got away from Kala Kshetra because we were practicing for inaugurals. Music stuff.
Valid reason.
हाँ तो
Yeah,
भाई
valid reason.
it's as long as you're working for Felicity.
Yeah,
तो
valid.
चलता है.
What was your valid reasons?
I work for Kolhi.
Oh, you were for Kala Kshetra.
Yeah.
What about you?
I went for a few days, not बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं, but usually I went for like skit and.
हाँ मेरा वीडियो टीम में था.
मैं जब भी
Cute volume 1.
Oh yeah. Oh.
हाँ.
Hey, before that, जब भी whenever we're leaving inaugurals practice from Srijana, we always go to the warehouse.
हाँ.
As in, you know, have you taken a field trip to the zoo? Beautiful sights. I just go in around, देखता हूँ, and whenever Steve is like, why are you not working? I'm like, music club. He's like, okay. And then I just look at everyone and leave. क्या feeling of power because I was not forced to work.
But it was fun. Kala Kshetra was
Yeah,
actually
it was fun. It was fun. It was great.
It was like मैप जस्ट आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट पीरियड एक्सटेंडेड कुछ भी हो रहा था वहाँ पे
रात तक but that's
मतलब
fine.
एंड के डेज में even I worked like
I was mad painting. I was like started painting and you know.
Oh, I was in logistics team also first year. That's when I went to the Bakul roof for the first time.
Nice.
We put up the Diwali lights. Not Diwali lights, I don't know what lights we put up. So, Q2 all-in-one.
Yeah.
But start to it. It's a YouTube video
Yeah.
regarding introduction to Felicity.
Link in description.
तो वही
Sure.
started with random कि हाँ कोई बकचोद जितनी बकचोद वीडियो हो सकती है करनी है, so that वही मार्केटिंग के लिए, and फिर end तक वो काफी इंटरेस्टिंग भी हो गया था कि everyone involved was actually very interested in it, काफी सब everyone got as many scenes as possible, and it turned out to be like we copied the exact Q all-in-one था, scene to scene we copied, and उसमें we tried to include as many triple IT references and shit कि Bumble पे there was Manan Goel and all these other सचिन तंदानी सचिन काफी लोग थे, तो हाँ मतलब वही was mad fun.
Like their bios are basically Easter eggs.
Speaking of videos regarding Felicity, this year what we had was a second episode came out.
But we also had the AIB parties.
A second episode came out. Where?
So
no clue.
element of surprise रखा.
Yeah.
Element.
Second episode पहले थे.
See, अगर मैं first episode निकाल
मैंने देखा, मेरे को भी नहीं पता था, मैं randomly वो Felicity ये YouTube को लोग Felicity का second episode निकला है documentary और then टेक्सट पाहुल की ये क्या है भाई, ये क्यों यहाँ पे निकला है second
पूरी कहानी सुनाओ मुझे.
See, honest, अगर हम episode 1 निकालते हैं, people would expect a second episode. But now people don't know if it's going to be episode 3 or episode 1.
Wow.
मतलब बहुत detail हो जाएगा. Documentary was supposed to be released 1 week or 10 days before Felicity.
Before Felicity.
Yeah. I'm supposed to create a buzz for the Felicity.
But like, all the people involved in the documentary were also highly involved in Felicity as well.
Yeah.
So that's why. Second thing was, okay, regarding episode 1. So there were few scenes in episode 1 जिनका recording अच्छे से नहीं हुआ, तो we were like ठीक है retake करेंगे. But 2 weeks later we were like हाँ अब retake possible नहीं है, so we just अब कोई नहीं आएगा. After Felicity nobody is going to come.
Yeah.
So we were like हम subtitles डाल देंगे.
Oh wow.
और like जो areas कम audible है उस पे, और फिर वो कभी हुआ नहीं.
Is it still? Do you still have it?
Yeah, we still have episode 1. I think it's supposed to be released also.
Like,
we're also starting on episode 3.
सारे scenes compiled हुए हैं.
Yeah, there is supposed to be an episode 3.
Wow.
There's supposed to be a 3 episode thing. कि पूरा documentary 1, 2, 3 episode आएगा, and they all will be connected somehow.
But सारे scenes compiled हो चुके हैं. I think just the like थोड़ी बहुत editing left और subtitles left. And like हम सोच रहे कि हाँ हम subtitles में कहीं से डाल सकते हैं. उस चक्कर में like as I said, Felicity के बाद लोगों से Felicity का काम करवाना is not
very
easy
tough.
task.
It's very
मतलब इस बार code craft हुआ, code craft delay हुआ इस बार. तो code craft के लिए लोगों से काम करवाना was kind of tough.
What did you guys? How did you guys react to postponing Felicity?
We wanted it, right?
Like it was necessary.
Yeah.
Like, अगर नहीं होता था.
वही था ना कि hybrid तो नहीं चाहिए था. Online का
We got lucky with Kolhi, right?
You got lucky with postponement.
weekend.
जी वो तो यहीं पे मिल जाता.
वो तो मिलना ही था ना.
हाँ.
हाँ, तो viewers like Aftab also wanted this as far as I know कि हाँ offline everyone wants an offline
और
Felicity.
मतलब classes होने like classes में attendance नहीं हो रही है तो 3-day weekend.
Yes,
weekend
doable anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next week we are having a professor on.
मतलब ठीक है उनको भी पता है क्या चल रहा है.
This is great. Okay, continue.
हाँ.
So you wanted a delay and you got the delay.
And it was also necessary for sponsorships.
हाँ.
क्योंकि ये उसी बीच में ही like we got a really big sponsors. कि if पहले भी नहीं होता,
हाँ.
there have been some shitty offline online Felicity with
प्लस जिन स्पॉन्सर्स का डील्स ऑलरेडी हो चुकी थी उनके साथ भी हाइब्रिड का क्लॉज अलग था, ऑफलाइन का क्लॉज अलग था, ऑनलाइन का क्लॉज अलग था.
और
And the way hybrid was defined was kind of like
yeah.
half offline.
yeah, like it was kind of iffy कि उनके हिसाब से वो हाइब्रिड है या ऑनलाइन है.
Right.
Oh.
हमारे हिसाब से वो हाइब्रिड है या ऑफलाइन है
Oh
because
my God.
so like that.
Okay.
Plus like it was really necessary in terms of preparation, sponsorships as well as
Because
like experience.
There was that
honestly.
COVID scare also. Too many COVID scares were happening.
हाँ.
तो उसके कारण there was no amount of work.
हाँ.
We were like कि
Practice से नहीं हो पा रहे थे क्योंकि
कोई practice नहीं होता, कलाक्षेत्र नहीं हुआ था.
like more than 50
We had
people were
hardly
not
any
allowed in
sponsors.
one room, so
Mhm.
that kind of stuff.
Can we talk about sponsors?
It's like what how much detail you want?
How much money did we accumulate?
A lot.
Yeah. It's like
What did you?
it was almost No, 1.5 times the last offline basically.
Can you tell me how much last time you paid?
But it was the highest in 22 years, right?
Yeah, 22 years.
Almost every year it increases only.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And did college increase funding from that side?
But we are hoping that we can plan that how good the last Felicity was, and they're also planning special Felicity. So we are hoping.
Because
to-
silver jubilee,
Yeah.
so I have high hopes.
Yeah.
And like, profs were kind of impressed.
Yeah. So all the pros were very impressed. It was really good and all that.
मतलब बिस्वा वगैरह को profs भी जानते हैं.
Yeah,
तो they were like,
Wow, oh yeah,
yeah.
Biswa. Biswa, I want to talk about Biswa. When Biswa came, how did he? I mean, obviously he didn't know IIIT from beforehand, right?
Yeah.
How did he ask for insider information so he could make?
So he called one student from every batch. He second year, third year, fourth year, सबसे एक आया first year से यहाँ.
हाँ नहीं.
सबको एक बुलाया था उसने.
Oh, backstage.
Backstage.
उसी समय.
Before
Before he went on.
10 minutes पहले.
5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
5 minutes before he.
5 minutes before he said सब कुछ बताओ, जो भी हमारे पास context है सब कुछ बताओ. And he literally just used the exact same words that we used.
Yeah.
Oh हाँ, हमने बोला कि I don't remember stuff mostly.
Like कि मैंने बोला कि IIT
हाँ,
में
हाँ,
confusion होता है.
वही
तो उसने
IIT
पहले ये जो
सबसे पहले वही joke मारा. Then
फिर he talked to
yeah.
आफ्ताब also because आफ्ताब sir was
Healthy
backstage.
interaction होता
Of
है.
course.
हाँ.
सब कुछ उसने he used the exact words that we used. And prof को भी like he also wanted कि हाँ prof भी बता दो कुछ भी तुम्हें जो पता है.
Okay.
So he created his content like 5 minutes पहले.
That was a really good set.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And who all got to meet him?
I think code में almost everyone got to meet.
हाँ.
Coding applications.
Plus a random luchas because he
Yeah.
wanted more batches.
He wanted wow.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So speaking of team, how did you make your team? Felicity team.
It was.
पता है मुझे पता है.
Yeah.
थोड़ा तो nepotism.
Nepotism तो नहीं,
of course.
मतलब like you have to get people from somewhere. Like,
Yeah. And like it was mostly the people who worked.
Yeah.
ऐसा नहीं था. Like, it was hardly anyone जो पहले कभी काम नहीं किया था. Those people had worked पहले, and either they had approached us or we approached them. ऐसे forms like people don't usually fill forms ऐसे.
Yeah,
हमने निकाले तो थे.
it wasn't like a public team selection. It was.
नहीं, हमने निकाले थे forms, but we knew that no, like, we released the form on official
हाँ.
groups पे. Of course, third years ही बनते हैं. So we released the forms, but no one was filling the forms ऐसे.
I think only from the youngest batch we got forms
Yeah.
से. बाकी तो it was more like कि हाँ.
हमें पता है कौन है.
हमने forms भरवाए थे second year से भी like कुछ time second year से. But पहले initially हमने वहाँ से उठा लिया, but then कि हाँ ये इंसान काम कर रहा है and stuff. Like it's not, you cannot separate like कि हाँ ये बंदा टीम में है या नहीं है. I don't know.
There was no concrete team कि
Yeah.
core का था चलो ठीक है. उसके अलावा there was no concrete team कि so many people were coming in going out. उस समय घर भी बहुत लोग थे.
Oh yeah.
So that was
Before
big,
postponing,
big.
people
Yeah.
were going because
Not even after postponing. February में late February में there was a time when a lot of people went home. तो उसके कारण भी बहुत काम रुका था उस समय.
Okay, I'll tell you my experience with this. Relating to outreach team, must experience. So what happened was, 1 month before Felicity, Pahul comes up to me and he's like, Raghav, I need you for one team. I'm like, is it Felicity? ठीक है.
I said he's rephrasing.
हाँ, rephrasing, paraphrasing.
Need तो नहीं बोला.
Need नहीं बोला इसलिए I'm telling you. I'm like, he's like, I need you for one team. I'm like, must. Then he meets me. He's like, there's this team called outreach team where we want to reach out to seniors, alumni, etc. So I'm like, ठीक है मैं कर लेगा. And then मैंने किया. Because what happened was they had already communicated with the outreach outreach office. And whatever plans we devised to get to talk to seniors, we never got any replies from the alumni.
Oh, by the way, just clarifying, outreach, like alumni outreach team is different from the main outreach team.
Yeah, this wasn't like main outreach, this was alumni outreach.
We didn't have hopes from this.
मैंने हाँ
We had no hopes from this.
मुझे पता है I'll tell you why मुझे पता है. Felicity के 2 दिन पहले I'm talking to Pahul. Felicity कैसे चल रहा है? How are the teams doing? He's like मस्त चल रहा है. No mention of the fact that I am also responsible for something. But it was great. Okay, ठीक है. He doesn't care. I don't care.
Only one alumnus replied.
Yeah.
जो कि लोकल है हैदराबाद. And we were like कि ठीक है. अगर 3-4 रिप्लाई करते तो
Then we will get back to
think
them.
of something.
Yeah.
But एक ही जना तो ठीक है वो तो ऐसे भी आ ही सकता है.
हाँ.
उसको अलग से इनवाइट करने की क्या जरूरत है? I don't think he'll be watching this, but yeah. Thank you for replying.
Send it to him personally via email. We have his email. Yeah. So the outreach team, शुरुआत में I was like, excited. I'm like, we can do this no matter how less faith you give me. Like, I need one person from creative writing and I need one second year. We pick creative.
To be honest, we did make a really good team in a single day.
The team was good, okay? The team was well fit for doing this task. It was Shashwat Singh from UG2 back then. And first year we got Raghav Raj. Alright, he was from the creative writing team. I picked them because I know them through them.
So sounds like a good team,
Good team. तीन लोग जो कर सकते हैं काम. Still nothing happened.
और अभी ठीक है आधा घंटा हो गया तो लोग नहीं देख रहे होंगे तो मैं बता देता हूँ what was the real motive of this. So basically you were like sponsorship चाहिए. That was when our main sponsor had not been yet finalized. So like we really need money. And we talked to people and they were like ठीक है you can get through alumni. But if you directly tell outreach office कि हमें sponsorship चाहिए तो they might say no. So you say something in their interest, they say something in your interest. So you were like ठीक है. So I don't remember if you were there in the.
I was there.
Yeah,
I was there in that call.
Yeah, so we had a Teams call with the like outreach office campaign head, and we were like, "ठीक है, ma'am, we are thinking we will invite alumni." उनको.
That woman was very sweet.
Yeah. So, but day one पे, huh?
Forgot.
I forgot her
Like
name.
आगे.
Like, I have some recollection, but I don't want to butcher her name. So.
Oh yeah. Like continue.
So yeah, and we were like कि ठीक है alumni को invite करते हैं, event करते हैं, उन्हें invite करते हैं, उनसे talks करवाते हैं, yeah very good. और फिर आधे घंटे की कॉल होगी और हाँ थोड़ा sponsorship अगर मिल जाता है तो ऐसे हाँ डाल देंगे मेल में डाल देंगे, draft में send it to me, next day we send her the mail and
That's it. That was the response. मुझे ठंड लगी मैं जैकेट पहन रहा हूँ pardon. Okay. So speaking of what Felicity is defined as a techno-cultural fest. Why would you want to do techno and cultural together?
Because I don't think our college is going to be okay with two fests.
Two fests.
Yeah, generally all the IITs have two fests, a technical fest and a cultural fest. Most of the colleges have.
But wouldn't logistically it be just easier to separate?
Yeah.
I don't disagree, but
It'll be two small fests.
तो ये देख कॉलेज ढाई छुट्टी देने में कंजूसी मारता है.
ढाई दिन. Not.
हाँ ढाई including.
I tell you, initially the plan was to finish Felicity whatever at 5 p.m. on the Sunday for 20th March.
Yeah.
They were like, हाँ 5 p.m. तक खत्म हो जाना चाहिए. We don't want it to be 2 nights, 3 nights, only 2 nights. And कि Friday को classes होंगी, whatever Friday को शाम तक, and then शाम से शुरू होके Sunday शाम को खत्म हो जाना, और वापस चल जाना. And you have to fight them कि नहीं, हमें we need a headliner. It needs to end with the night.
2 साल बाद फेस्ट हो रहा
It needs to end with the night. How can you just say हाँ 5 बजे खत्म हो गया सब रूम चल जाओ जाके जेसी चल गया. Felicity के बाद सब जेसी जा रहे हैं Felicity के बाद.
अब कदम में जाके स्नैक्स
people should realize Felicity के अगले दिन पता चला वो खत्म हो गया. अगले दिन realize कि हाँ भाई Felicity खत्म हो गया.
उठ के realization आनी चाहिए
कि Felicity खत्म हो गया.
like हमारे फर्स्ट ईयर में
that was the exact point told to the prof कि हाँ we don't want this way. We want people to know the next day कि हाँ Felicity is over.
Classes?
like हमारे फर्स्ट ईयर में नेक्स्ट डे क्लासेस हुई थी बट काफी कोर्सेज में अटेंडेंस नहीं हुआ था.
तो प्रोफेसर्स पर्सनली बोल रहे थे कि ठीक है आज अटेंडेंस
Yeah.
बट दैट वाज एन इंस्टीट्यूट.
yeah but like it was recommended or whatever I don't know. I think सीनियर्स ने प्रॉफ से बात की थी जो भी. सो वी वर लाइक क्या अभी तो छुट्टी कर दो मंडे को. एंड ये मंडे की छुट्टी क्यों करनी है तो संडे को शाम को कर दो.
हाँ that's the point is that कि मंडे को छुट्टी करनी तुम संडे शाम को खत्म कर दोगे तब बच्चे थके हुए नहीं होंगे. तब थके हुए नहीं होंगे तब they can get a good night's sleep.
Beautiful. Yeah. So, but the thing about doing a technical and cultural fest together is people have to sometimes choose what they want to do.
I agree.
Right. तो कौन कोडिंग कॉन्टेस्ट में जाएगा when you have inaugurals going on?
At a different time also.
हाँ मतलब
Okay, so
of course scheduling.
But
you get
we use IIIT's name as a technical college, like mostly, and we get a lot of people कि हाँ IIIT का certificate मिलेगा, campus ambassadors and all also IIIT का certificate and all. So at the end we are selling it as a technical college, but then सिर्फ cultural का करा नहीं सकते हैं, then cultural में पैसा नहीं मिलेगा, and सिर्फ technical कराना है तो
sponsor का aspect भी है इसमें.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, considering that we are a really good college, but our population is not much. So if we are doing just a cultural fest, we don't have enough selling points because some random private college outnumbers us just in terms of population.
Yeah.
And in terms of budget because हमारा like 75% budget is through sponsorships.
And we have to sell the technical aspects of the sponsor. Mostly we sell them the technical aspects and the football. they don't care about the artists and all, right? They care about the technical events or like what we are selling. We can't definitely separate them.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And like I do agree that we can experiment having just a technical fest, but considering it's Silver Jubilee, college might agree to have two fests because they were like, हाँ celebrate करते हैं. So this is a good year to experiment. इसके बाद I don't think होने वाला है. If it works out
this year, then next year it will happen again.
So OTS last year was, I think, really well.
But that had the benefit of being online, right?
How should be completely separate events then?
Plus OTS
have the
was
same board of people.
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Plus OTS was just one club. It was always easy.
So I think that's one thing कि if you do it just as like 2-3 clubs, उन clubs के बीच में भी थोड़ा power dynamics रहेगा. It will complicate things.
It have to be two separate
You have to
bodies.
decide.
Yeah.
It have to be two separate bodies.
But-
But it will be Felicity अलग and cultural technical fest अलग. जो Felicity से technical हटा है.
But Felicity भी क्योंकि सब Felicity के बैनर के अंदर हो रहा है, clubs का individual ego नहीं रहता है. Everyone is working for Felicity. I mean, it's not a
Felicity too, bro.
yeah, it's not a major factor, but it is a factor if you think about it.
How do you all go around getting the headliners for every day for Felicity? Just say, "Is bar we got Arjun Khan." How do you reach out to people who get work?
No, so it's mostly that the past year FC passed the contacts of the
Okay.
artist managers to us. And so this time it was me. So I was in touch most of the artist managers and Pahul was in touch with few of them. And then we were just negotiating with all of them. He took some names from them, he suggested some names, they gave us their prices. We tried to reach to as many people as possible कि हाँ ठीक है हमें ये price मिल रहा है. And you have to be very, it's a very big drama outside. You cannot reveal your price also. कि हमें इतने में मिल रहा है because the artist manager doesn't want it, the price to be revealed. And then उस side से वो they promise some other ये कुछ भी profits and stuff कि if you take this artist, I'll give you this artist with combined offer and all.
Wow.
And
Artists bigger.
proper. They don't care about the artist anymore. It's just कि you're buying this name then. You're buying this name with this name, so you get this offer and you pitch the names to.
And this work falls to outreach team? No, not outreach team.
Yes.
We handle this.
Corporate FC, just FC.
Mostly Keshav, like मेरे पास एक ढंग का contact था,
हाँ.
बाकी मेरे पास बेकार contacts थे. Like, so usually we approach people जिनके contacts FC के पास पड़े हैं, तो उनमें से maximum Keshav handled, I handled only one. Other than that कुछ हमें सामने से approach करते हैं, उनको मैंने handle किया था, but I didn't have really high hopes because like it's जिसके साथ पहले काम किया है तो
पूरा वो था ना हिस्ट्री था हमारा कि हम ये हैंडल दिस, so they also know कि कैसा है. You have to trust them also. Like सबसे ज़्यादा पैसा जा रहा है तो आर्टिस्ट में जा रहा है.
That's true.
So we have to trust them कि हाँ he is giving us the best price and there is no better price than this because आप like once you book them कोई दूसरा आर्टिस्ट मैनेजर आके तुम्हें बोलता है मैं तो तुम्हें इससे सस्ते में कर देता.
That's not doable.
It happens right.
Or
ऐसे भी
happens.
हुआ ऐसे हुआ भी था कि मैं बुक करूँ उनको. And then I was trying to negotiate with the artist manager. उसने बोला कि नहीं मैं तो इतने में दूंगा. And मैंने किसी और से बुक किया जो सस्ते में दे रहा था.
Oh my God! Wow!
फिर उसको जब बताया कि हाँ मैंने बुक कर लिया है, then he started saying मैं तो तुम्हें सस्ते में दे रहा था. And he wasn't. He was just then they pitch up. अरे proper fight होती है. तो I'm talking to this artist manager, two different artist managers. They fight among themselves. They get to they
contact each other.
They contact each other. And they have like last year तो proper fight हुई थी. 3-way fight थी. Shivan and two artist managers.
Wow.
Everyone was fighting each other. Full drama.
और इस बार क्या हुआ था कि एक पुराना आर्टिस्ट मैनेजर की टीम से ही लोग ढूंढ के अलग कंपनी बना दी थी उन्होंने और उस कंपनी ने मुझे अप्रोच किया था वो इसको अप्रोच कर रहे हैं एंड देयर लाइक कि हाँ वो तो बेकार डील देता है वो तो ऐसा आदमी है वैसा आदमी है उसका कैरेक्टर ठीक नहीं है
Oh my God! Proper attacks, full attacks.
बहुत उसका कैरेक्टर भी है वो तो ऐसे ही बोलते रहता है उसके तो तुम देखो इंडस्ट्री में बात करो सब उसको गाली देंगे उनसे मत लो तुम.
Wow. Okay, and then Arjun Karungo comes to campus. How? What happened?
See, hospitality team was the most dramatic team of them.
Dramatic.
It was इतना drama हुआ है because almost every artist cancelled the show before they perform. Almost every artist.
How many?
Three थे ना. तीनों like three में and then there were two of them were
Cancelled.
No, not cancelled, but like side performers, not exactly side performer. R&B was there, it was a very artist.
We talk about that later.
But the DJ was like
हाँ तो
DJ को हम कैंसिल
DJ was free.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was
Package.
Oh, packaging. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I don't remember. I think with Karungo only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was a whole thing कि hospitality में we did not, this was the first time such big artists were coming. And अभी तक like every year it was either one good artist and उसके साथ साइड में छोटे-छोटे आर्टिस्ट होते थे, तो उनका उतना हॉस्पिटैलिटी का मीट ही नहीं होता है, बट इस बार बहुत ज़्यादा था, because every artist had their own demands and all, and we did not expect these, कि सबको 5-star hotels चाहिए, Mercedes cars चाहिए, flights में भी उनको they need ये
Mercedes,
car specific, specific cars, specific rooms, and then उसमें भी specific snacks. So if you got a Red Bull for Kanungo and it wasn't sugar free, you would send it back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's used to that. Right?
हाँ ठीक है, तो we had to provide it, but we did not expect it, right? बहुत ना
And the other very good way, artist सामने से नहीं बोलेगा, उसका मैनेजर बोलेगा.
उसका मैनेजर फिर मेरे मैनेजर को बोलेगा, जो who was connecting me to that, and then वो फिर मेरे को बोलेगा, वो मेरे को भी नहीं, फिर वो मेरी हॉस्पिटैलिटी टीम को बोलेगा, and then उनसे हैंडल नहीं होता, वो हमें बोलेंगे, तो पूरा चेन होता था मेरे लिए.
और फिर उसके बाद हम रैंडम लोगों को भेज रहे हैं कि हाँ जा भाग के ये चीज लेके आए,
बोले आप एक बिना शक्कर वाली लाइट ब्लू वाली
रात के 12 बजे बिरयानी आ रही है.
बिरयानी?
हाँ.
कहाँ से?
कहीं से लेके आए हैं भाई.
कैसी बिरयानी वो?
Randomly रात को 12 बजे बिरयानी आ रही है. Every artist cancels their show before it, and then we have to convince them कि ऐसे मत करो यार.
और मैनेजर भी मुझे ज्यादा सामान मंगवा देते फिर खुद खा जाते हैं बाद में. आर्टिस्ट को कितने खाना होता है, एक इंसान कितनी खाएगा?
मैं करूँ 4 बिरयानी चाहिए स्पेसिफिकली खुद के लिए. Then he
कनु के साथ तो पूरी टीम में थी.
Nice.
मैं सबसे ज्यादा मैनेजर.
Oh, that's fair.
हाँ, but उसका वीडियोग्राफर अलग से आ रहा है, उसका
honestly that made sense.
उसके वीडियोग्राफर का भी स्टोरी है. So the videographer finally got him. उससे पहले I was in talks with someone else. उसका रेट ज्यादा था, तो we were like ठीक है भैया लाइट. और वो कनु का वीडियोग्राफर बन के आया. And he comes on campus and he's like, I'm this guy. Oh yeah, I'm this guy. We have talked before. Like I recognize him, he recognized me. Just the words are deep. And they were like कि हाँ ठीक है, अगर तुम मेरे को कर लेते तो दोनों में प्राइस हाफ हो जाता. अरे ये पहला होता है ना. Wow. But it was a really good coincidence. And अभी भी मतलब
You're in communication?
not really. The story like कर देता हूँ.
So artist managers take communication.
हाँ, they're
That's good. That's amazing.
So artist managers keep buttering you up, right?
Of course. Are we invest
I got you a ticket to the concert. The gig just through him, yeah. He gave me a free pass to some club and I went there.
Nice. Wait, so Kanungo comes in. I'll tell you my experience with Kanungo. There, I am walking from Vindhya to Bakul, and I see a random Mercedes parked. Okay, I'm going, and window goes down. Mercedes starts walking with me. Okay, and then the window slides down. At this point, I don't know who Kanungo is. Okay, in my defense. So then I look inside. It's Kanungo. Okay, I did not recognize him. He's like basketball court Karan. I'm like, आपको क्यों चाहिए basketball court? Yeah, he's like बस बताओ Karan. I'm like आगे से जाके left की तरफ. He's like okay fine, and then he goes. That was my experience with him. And then afterwards, at the end of the concert, he's like मस्त basketball खेला लोगों के साथ. That was hilarious.
Yeah, also.
So one of the team members from our team, Anish Mathur, I think he was just chatting up with Kanungo. They were at his hotel or something, and he mentioned he plays basketball. He plays basketball, and Kanungo is a state level player. So he was like, "He is a basketball player," and he was already late. That bitch was already late, and he wanted to play basketball as well. Like, but luckily, RMB also extended his performance or something, and काफी कुछ.
Oh yeah, oh भाई क्या delay हुए थे? क्या dude Biswa delay.
Fashionably late.
Fashionably late as agreeable, but the stuff that was going on to cover for his delay was hilarious. It was beautiful. I know what was the FNC.
We knew that late होते हैं, like these artists will leave as well as possible, but we still had hopes कि maybe there for a time will be late and stuff, they will come time पे. So we had fillers कि हाँ FNC तुम आ जाओ. कि हाँ if they delay then FNC goes. And if he doesn't delay, then FHC performs the next day.
Every 5 minutes, okay. Every 5 minutes, the anchor will be like, and now presenting to you, and we're all like, this one. The next FHC film, our pass pretty चल रहा है. आधा घंटा ये चला था, this one comes on. But when he came, it was great. It was amazing. Kanungo was also amazing.
Yeah. Honestly, मैं भी नहीं आता था Kanungo कौन है.
Same. Then I Googled and I'm like, oh, I know this one song of his.
Exactly. Same. Maybe एक song जानता but everyone was like, team में सब everyone was hyped about him. The artist manager also was saying कि ठीक है. He will have we were confused between 2-3 artists. I think one of them was Nikhil Dudua. And the artist manager was trying to sell me that Nikhil Dudua option है. he even gave me कि तुम इसके गेम में जाके देखो कितना अच्छा है and all that. But वही था कि between those we ended up with Kanumbo.
एक चीज ये भी हुआ था जब हमारी फाइनल स्पॉन्सरशिप फाइनल हुई एंड देन वी वर लाइक कि ये तो बहुत सस्ता आर्टिस्ट है, वी नीड टू अपार्ट
Exactly.
वाओ सस्ता देन ये तो वन मेन आर्टिस्ट और दो साइड जैसे करता होता है, देन वी वर लाइक ये तो इससे तो वी कैन डू बेटर नाउ,
We can easily do better.
Yeah, he was amazing, dude. Yeah, he was great.
और फिर
He
से
was
हमने सारा
much
पैसा लगा दिया।
much better than I expected him to be. वो बहुत अच्छा था Kanumbo का
Yeah, and then you got R&B.
वो तो बहुत
हमसे पूछ लेते भाई, हम कर देते कुछ.
अरे we needed a side artist for Kanumbo, right? कि someone who would start him as अच्छे से और create the vibe and thing.
There were a lot of constraints. Like
हाँ.
we couldn't call up entire band because हर band का sound setup अलग रहता है.
हाँ.
And Kanumbo से हमारा कि हाँ Kanumbo के setup पे और कोई band नहीं perform करेगा. They were like very strict about everything.
That's fair.
So that's why R&B का भी पूरा band है, I think 4-5 people. But we called only two of them, like the main vocalist and the main guitarist. Just because we couldn't call the entire band.
You could have
We also
gone.
almost called, I don't remember the name, कुछ प्रतीक करके कुछ था उसको. किसी का I was negotiating with one team, like वो पहले उसका आर्टिस्ट था कि फ्लाइट से आएगा, लेकिन फ्लाइट के पैसे नहीं है, तो ये ट्रेन से आ जाऊंगा मैं. ट्रेन के भी लिए तो ट्रेन रुक गई, उतर गया और पूरा सब कुछ डील साइड हो गई थी कि साइड में दैट पूरा वो साइन करने के लिए all that.
Bombay वाला artist.
हाँ बॉम्बे वाला. हाँ so he was a good artist, was a decent artist.
He had performed for Felicity पहले Insta live पे.
Oh, online.
हाँ.
Oh.
But वो 2020 का ही part था.
2020
It was a
online.
post Felicity Insta live like.
Oh हाँ, मुझे याद आ रहा है. नाम नहीं याद आ रहा, मुझे याद आ रहा है कि हुआ था.
I think it was a good name also. I was happy with him, but वही था थोड़ा it was crossing the budget. But then R&B came in budget. And we like ठीक है. We
Like,
needed.
you would have gotten free opening artist. It was थोड़ा grassroots था.
We needed. भाई कितना ज़्यादा तेलुगु hype था उससे. बहुत ज़्यादा तेलुगु hype था. We was very happy with R&B.
It was really hard.
We needed a तेलुगु artist. हर साल फेलिसिटी का आता है and उस साल नहीं आ रहा था. People were very sad कि ठीक है कोई भी तेलुगु artist नहीं आया. कि कोंडा का भी था थोड़ा सा कि तुम बुला सकते हो R&B तो R&B बुलाओ. And they yeah.
We tried like big names also in Telugu bands,
हाँ.
but फिर वही था कि same day पे दो bands.
हाँ.
Budget का भी उतना issue नहीं था.
Same day में दो बड़ी बैंड.
हाँ. That was the
Plus the sound check.
Sound check शुरू हुआ.
कि अगर एक band पहले perform करता उसके बाद Kanumbo team वापस 35 मिनट लेती sound check करने के लिए.
Oh man.
And they did not take. वो आराम से 2 घंटे लेके किए थे साउंड चेक.
हाँ.
हमें बहुत पहले बुला लिया था
भाई
उन्होंने.
इनॉग्रल्स का साउंड चेक चलता है 2 घंटे. Of course they take 2 घंटे.
But they're more experienced, right?
हाँ.
Okay, fair point. Fair point.
हाँ.
And then the crowd that came, it was from outside as well, right? So
बहुत कम है.
बहुत कम बाहर से.
Only on third day.
Third day. Who are
Mostly for Kanumbo. And विश्वा के लिए
we will have like approximate demo.
मतलब विश्वा के लिए तो सिर्फ स्पॉन्सर्स की जो फैमिलीज
हाँ.
रहती है वही लोग थे. So like जो भी स्पॉन्सर्स रहते हैं उनके जो एम्प्लॉइज रहते हैं their families come back.
And so mostly internal रहा है. So I thought for some reason बाहर से लोग ज्यादा आए.
बाहर से ज्यादा लोग allowed नहीं थे because it was done on the condition.
Oh, COVID.
COVID was still there.
Oh
It
my
was not
God.
completely eradicated.
Yeah.
So I want to bring up something. In 2020, I was in the logistics. हमारा वहाँ पे एक इंडक्शन सेरेमनी हुई थी 2019 की शुरुआत पे. It was very कांड. So what happened was we were all sitting in Srujana. Do you remember this?
We need to continue with that.
We were all sitting in Srujana. Ritvik is asked to come on. Ritvik था and I don't know who else was there. But सबने चप्पल उतारी.
Oh, was that? Yeah.
सबने चप्पल उतारी. पीटना शुरू किया. I am sitting there, front row audience. Third year logistics team head is asking, वो ऋत्विक को देखकर मजे ले रहा है, मेरी शक्ल देखकर मुझे राघव आर्य comfortable. I'm like, yes, कल से नहीं आऊँगा, but today I am comfortable. और logistics team में होता क्या है भाई?
This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
अरे तो बहुत random था भाई. Intro ले रहता हूँ basically.
Intro basically.
हाँ. तो वो तो हर टीम के पहले. I think हमने भी थोड़ा बहुत तो किया ही है.
पहले तो पहले तो अपने कल्चर में बहुत पार्ट था ही. इस बार तब भी काफी कम हुआ.
क्योंकि इंटरव्यूज हुए नहीं ना. नहीं तो इंटरव्यू में तो हम भी करते ही ये सब.
हाँ.
I think normally पृथ्वी और के मीट के बाद ही कुछ लोग ले गए था. मैं तो रूम.
हाँ हाउसेस में तो ऑब्वियसली.
हाँ ये अच्छे लग रहे हैं इनको रूम ले चलते हैं.
Oh my God, no. ऐसे नहीं बोलना. ऐसे थोड़ा अलग context आ रहा है. Wow. Okay, so Felicity video का. Felicity video after
Not as a ringer.
Afterwards.
afterwards.
See, we are
After
strategic timing.
भाई
You will realize what is the strategic timing
Yeah.
very soon.
ये
But
अगली बार की हाइप मूवी को बना रहे हो तुम मेरे साथ नहीं होगी।
नहीं लास्ट के साथ ये
फिर अगली बार डॉक्यूमेंट्री एपिसोड 3 फिल्म के बाद आएगा। मस्त
आइडिया अच्छा
गुड
आइडिया अच्छा।
कहाँ है वीडियो भाई बता।
आ रहे हैं भाई आ रहे हैं।
ओके
क्या आफ्टर मूवी का
हाँ फेलिसिटी 2022 आफ्टर मूवी।
ऑनेस्टली वो आ चुकी थी एक बार आई लुक थ्रू इट मेरे को कुछ एडिट्स हैं तो वी सजेस्टेड सम एडिट्स एंड उसके बाद से थोड़ा डिले हो रहा है
Plus will mostly release it around the time elections get announced.
Oh, hype
That
period.
was the strategic. Yeah, pretty.
That's a long period.
भाई election
Not
होने
even-
वाली
If you open up Felicity's YouTube channel, 2018 तक every single inaugural performance has been put up on that channel. उसके बाद से रुक गया है. Why did we stop this? That was amazing.
बिकॉज़ 2020 वाले जो वीडियोग्राफर था ही फक्ड अस अप थोड़ा
हाँ, exactly.
हां
But
21 में वन ही एंड 22 में
22 में we never even tried.
22 में
हमने शुरू किया
क्या issues थे?
So see 22 में issues ये थे कि events आगे पीछे हो गए थे. So there were some events which had to be completed पूरा and there were some events which were like कि हाँ ठीक है इसका cinematography type movie बनाओ. So he took some shots and compiled. But since the order of events on day 1 and day 2 changed, जिनका पूरा वीडियो नहीं बनना चाहिए था उनका पूरा वीडियो बन गया और जिनका पूरा वीडियो चाहिए था उनका सिर्फ cinematographic shots है. So that is one issue. Like
I really wanted my performance to
So taking care of schedule is actually the most difficult thing. We took care of that, but we like sort of missed a video वाला part.
First year में we also had they closed mess. Context. Pahul is sleep deprived और इधर उसने stick छुपा के रखी है, so he can power charge conversation.
कैमरा के सामने.
So Keshav is here to make sure ये ज़्यादा नहीं बोले. मुझे लगता है तूने ज़्यादा बोल दिया है, but I don't mind.
इसलिए भी ज़्यादा बोल दिया.
Content मिल रहा है. So first year में they closed messes during Felicity, right?
वो तो ऐसा होता है.
Why? क्यों?
ऐसा दैट स्टॉल्स कैन मेक प्रॉब्लम
हाँ, but इस बार stalls. Okay, first year में I remember we had Belgian waffles, and that was my breakfast, lunch, dinner for 3 days. बहुत मजा आई. Why didn't we get them again?
सेम इश्यूज कोविड के कारण उनका 2 साल से बंद हो गया था दे वर नॉट गेटिंग एनी ऑर्डर्स फ्रॉम एनी ऑफ द फेस्ट्स ऑफ एनी लाइक तो मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टॉल्स व्हिच वर देयर द लास्ट फेस्ट दे स्टॉप डूइंग दिस बिजनेस ऑल टुगेदर उनका कुछ प्रॉफिट नहीं हो रहा था
Secondly, even though we had permissions for offline Felicity, they were still not allowing food stalls from outside.
उनका बहुत लेट जाके हमारा अप्रूव हुआ था
Like 6 days before day 1.
एग्जैक्टली एंड बाय द टाइम वी गॉट अप्रूव्ड हमें तब तक इकट्ठा करने में जितनी मिली उतने लेके आए थे
Which was
generally we make profit on food stalls but this time I don't think we even made profit
it was still a decent amount. It was
मतलब जब Felicity postpone हुआ था मेरा में तभी बोलते थे कि food stalls allowed हैं.
I tell you,
easily double हो सकता था.
I tell you इस बार why I preferred the food stalls compared to 2020 because in 2020 मेरे आधे दोस्त day 2 day 3 diarrhea. इस बार नहीं हुआ ऐसा.
Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity. इस बार 3 दिन मैंने enjoy किए. So that was nice. Back then they were first years. Half of them, less than half of them had just arrived at campus. They were instructed to be isolating. लेकिन कुछ मुझे बाहर दिख गए थे. उसके पीछे की कहानी के बारे में बात करना.
We don't know anything.
Oh, you don't know.
मुझे तो like
हमें भी बाद में पता चला कि लोग क्वारंटाइन तोड़ के बाहर आ रहे हैं. हमने ठीक है अच्छी बात
तो
है.
नहीं था कि जो क्वारंटाइन तोड़ के आ रहे थे वैसे भी फेस्ट अटेंड करते हैं और वो बाहर आ गए तो काम मिल जाता उनको तो क्या ही फायदा खाने का.
First year, हमारे first year में we also had. Wait, did we have Monster this year as sponsor?
Yeah.
Did they do the bike show?
No, they did not.
वो वही था कि
The bike show. Oh my God!
So
First
bike
year.
we had to get a permission from the police पहले.
Oh my God!
And the police wasn't ready कि कोविड ये सब का टाइम था तो they were not.
So what happened in our first year was Monster did a bike show. From the road that goes alongside of T Hub towards the GST quarters, that road, they got like
Yeah.
racing bikes or whatever they were.
Stunt bikes.
Stunt bikes, and then they went around and they did like
Yeah.
jumps and all of that stuff. And
Some fire and
it would have been amazing for me personally, लेकिन वो
Roadblock
के साथ collide हो रहा था. So it took away the entire roadblock audience, including me. तो मैं roadblock अपना perform कर रहा हूँ 5 लोग के सामने, and after I'm done, I go watch the stunt show. I was mildly pissed, but that was 2 years ago.
I mean, काफी. I think this time also roadblock के साथ कुछ था. I think बोले ये Kanungo sound check I think was colliding with.
Oh, that's worse, right?
Yeah, but we had to somehow manage it. I think
It worked out better than this
because
time.
Kanungo's team was late. It was not that way.
Like roadblock also delayed a little bit.
but
the super team delayed even.
हाँ थोड़ा नहीं तो काफी उसमें भी काफी फटी पड़ी थी यार ये रोडब्लॉक भी कराना है नहीं Kanungo की टीम को we had already given too much video not it was not our fault Kanungo changed his room and shit
उसने हमें की थी
भाई he changed his hotel not even room he changed his hotel completely the hotel that we had booked for him
He's like,
नहीं चाहिए he saw some mold or something and he said my throat is closing up I won't be able to perform today
oh my god.
सीधा I won't be able to perform today it's not even कि room change नहीं I won't be able to perform
Wow, okay. I hope he does not. This video does not get to them.
they know we had like पूरा
लड़ाई हुई थी पूरी.
बहुत लड़ाई हुई थी कि ऐसे थोड़ी होता है होटल in the end we had to change the hotel
फिर मतलब होटल वालों के साथ भी हाँ कि मतलब 15 मिनट के लिए थोड़ी पैसा देंगे हम.
हाँ तो we had booked the rooms and proper booking हो चुकी थी सब कुछ पैन कार्ड जो भी होता है सब कुछ दे चुके थे and then they were like कि तुम पैसे तो देने ही पड़ेंगे तुम्हें हमने कैसे 15 मिनट के लिए यूज किया तुम्हारा रूम बेकार बहुत hospitality was too much like drama yeah बहुत भी basically भी but drama भी था कि थे लोग भी ऐसे ही थे
कौन था हमारी तरफ से कौन था
हमारे तरफ से थे दमन करवा नहीं ठीक है ये दमन both of them were very happy with their workouts and they did very well but they had as much fun as possible कि they took out as much as they could from the hospitality जितने भी snacks सब बच रहे थे they could take it they I think they slept in the artist rooms and as well
no
5-star hotel में जाके breakfast किया I think
wow
swimming pool
पूरा use किया
ये मुझे बहुत बड़ा
artist left by 5 AM or something and we had the room till 12 PM so they slept over there nicely had breakfast was free तो breakfast हमने खाया था एला में जाके breakfast खाया था तो
but that was after Felicity.
हाँ
We only had fun after Felicity.
I tell you one place where knowledge transfer might be at risk. That is Felicity Buzz. Felicity Buzz.
I think Felicity
हाँ,
and
Buzz
knowledge
भी
transfer in general.
बस हमारा ऑनलाइन हुआ था ना ऑफ बस हमारा ऑफलाइन हुआ था
लेकिन अब आज नहीं था
हाँ
you
guys were there but buzz is supposed to be for first years and
हाँ,
these guys were second years
ठीक है
इनका हुआ ही था.
इनका हुआ
so the current इन्हीं का हुआ था
इनका हुआ था their team
उससे
people
पहले
from their match also was so I think Konda and I were there and we made sure कि their match knows how to conduct first fest buzz and so that they can
लेकिन अभी first years have never experienced it मतलब अभी current second years they haven't never experienced a Felicity buzz
ठीक है तो वो तो
sounds like a them problem
yeah sounds like a problem
Not really.
but it's not exactly that right तो अभी जब buzz होगा I think December या फिर जब भी करेंगे
दोनों basically साथ में होगा.
दोनों बैचेस का वापस साथ में होगा and then once they learn कैसे करना है like second years can help in organizing and participating so they can pass on that
लास्ट ईयर भी तो सेकंड ईयर के साथ यही होता है. इस बार बस फर्स्ट ईयर को भी साथ में मिल रहा है. So I think this year is better than last year.
this year is too many focus because second year को कुछ आता ही नहीं and they will be like
wow मस्त okay सब देख रहे हैं
This is not
इधर तक कोई
opinion. This is Keshav's personal.
इधर तक कोई पहुंचा नहीं होगा इधर तक कोई पहुंचा नहीं होगा so who decides where the wall paintings go
we decide with our
Felicity team plus art society. Yeah.
who decide I mean we're running out of walls right अगली बार
no we can never run out of balls we can just repaint them
but some of them are like
Okay, I'll tell you. So initially we decided to paint some other set of walls. So they're like हाँ 10 बड़ी walls है 10 छोटी walls है. But then they were like उतना interest है नहीं जितना हमारे first year में था. They're like ठीक है let's do only one set of walls. But those walls were like really like आधी मिट्टी में धसी हुई हैं stuff like that. So our sir was like as artists we would prefer bigger walls. And then
okay I think अभी भी एक wall incomplete है there is one wall which is still incomplete
so remember when I made the fake taxi poster for you third eye so context is 2020 Felicity part of design team I make the template for the sponsor posts which go up on the Felicity main page side se Pahul aata hai and he's like can I make a meme sponsor post because he's handling third eye and for some
I
reason
was also handling posting on Felicity.
also that for some reason some people still don't know but Pahul is third eye okay some people okay so he's like can you make a sponsor from fake taxi as transportation sponsor if you don't know what fake taxi is lighting
Google it in control shift 10.
Incognito mode. So I'm like, ठीक है कर दूँगा मैं. And then I make it and I send it to him and he posts it. And then I get a call from Parth Goel. He's like, तूने बनाया poster? हाँ sir. And he's like, ठीक है. And then he cuts the call. And then I never talked to him again.
और मैंने like caption भी same लिखा, post the credits Felicity 20 design team. And so जो caps वो caps. And then Srinath actually texted me कि मतलब ये क्या है? And then he was like, मैंने पूरा ढंग से पढ़ा नहीं, मैं इसको शेयर करने वाला था, मैंने स्टोरी पे डाल दिया था, स्टोरी पोस्ट करने से पहले he was like, वो ये क्या है? फिर उसने मुझे टेक्स्ट किया
ये साथ में आ रहे थे ना सारे पोस्ट पहले इसलिए नहीं जस्ट आए थे.
So it felt like Felicity.
किसी ने देखा नहीं किसने पोस्ट किया है.
इस बार भी वो था वो मैट्रिक्स डायग्नोस्टिक्स. इस बार तो स्पॉन्सर पोस्ट का टेम्पलेट भी मैंने ही डिजाइन किया.
Oh wow, oh यार खुद डिजाइन किया था.
हाँ क्योंकि जो
डिजाइनर्स भी काफी कम होते हैं.
डिजाइनर्स काफी कम होते हैं. So काफी कम डिजाइनर्स were doing a lot of work. So the website in itself is a lot of work. Then the whole map, Pokemon map. I don't know why that was not in your list.
It is there in my list.
Okay, great. So
Map.IIT.
हाँ तो उसका डिजाइन took a lot of time. उसमें 2 दिन वो काफी इन्वॉल्व थे. And then we were like ठीक है ये तो छोटी सी चीज है, मेरे को कैनवा यूज करना तो आता ही है.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So map के बारे में बात करेंगे. List में है, but since you brought it up, what is list first? I take notes and then I send it to them for verification. That is list. Map talk. You want to talk about map? Good.
So map was supposed to be a much bigger project. कि
It was supposed to be bigger than it already
it
is.
was supposed to be bigger because we started off with a hybrid Felicity in mind, right? तो हमें था कि if it is going to be hybrid, so we need to make sure as much participation from online people as well. तो हमारा प्लान था कि ऑफलाइन में जहाँ भी इवेंट्स हो रहे होंगे मैप में उन प्लेसेस पे the character can go there and then actually view the event which is happening offline.
So it's like a portal.
हाँ, it was supposed to be a portal.
But then Felicity became entirely offline.
Then it became offline, so we didn't really need it. But then it was like it's still something cool.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
It's still
So,
something cool.
do you know Google I/O? So Google does this I/O thing now. So last year their thing was also completely online. So वही था, they had a TensorFlow area, they had stuff like that. And when you go there, it pops up and it opens a YouTube video or something like that. So हमारा भी यही plan था. And I think in terms of technology, well-being बना ही था almost.
The main constraint was कि live videos everywhere was very tough. कि हर जगह की बहुत ज़्यादा data and cameras everywhere. It was very tough to get that.
But on the website of things, they had done everything. मतलब एक YouTube video embed कर रहा था. You remember there were like small messages everywhere.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to make it interactive.
Oh.
Yeah, so-
And then what did Hacking Club tell you that you allowed them to mess with the map? There was a treasure hunt by the Hacking Club.
That was completely different.
एक मिनट. Pause this. Pause करने की जरूरत नहीं. We can cut it. ठीक है? Let the audio know.
You're gonna cut.
Do not करना है. Okay. You should log the other. Don't cut. Okay. Keep it on. Great. Slightly written.
Candid.
Must. Triple IT. Okay, serious. Serious नहीं अभी फिर वापस आएगा. He was और बता I'll tell you how I got this room.
Okay, sure.
ठीक. So what was supposed to happen was we were supposed to do this in C-Star conference room. I did not book C-Star conference room. I was banking on the faith. Big mistake. I was banking on the faith of the guard sitting outside of the C-Star conference room. I go there at 5 o'clock and then room is being used by C-Star talks and I'm like, what's going on?
They meet every Thursday.
I didn't know this bro, not in C-Star.
I was like, हाँ आज तो छुट्टी है ना. मैं like छुट्टी कल थी bro.
हाँ, I thought today was Wednesday. And then I go to I tell you what I do wrong, okay? I go to Keshav Bajaj. Dear guys.
Yeah, hi.
He's sitting in C-Star. Okay, I'm like, sir, can I borrow a conference room? He said, talk to a cat office. I'm like, sir, abhi sitting with
You are a cat office. What does it mean? He is a cat office.
Like, so I'm like, क्या?
कब से गए रूम हमारे पास?
7:30 about 10. But so I'm like, he's like, go to a cat office. I'm like, okay. And then I go to SLO and I talk to them and then like, okay, मिल जाएगा, ले लो room. I'm like, great. And then we get this, which is kind of an upgrade. ठीक. So what was the previous conversation?
Hacking Club map.
Yeah, Hacking Club did online.
Hacking Club did a CDF, which was completely different from the map.
No, but one of the keys in the CTF you have to get through the map.
So Easter eggs तो हर बार डालते हैं ना. Okay, last Felicity we did a completely online treasure hunt, and the clues were hidden in random triple ID websites.
That makes sense.
So मतलब इसमें फिर
Okay, fair point. ठीक है. Flash mob इस बार नहीं हुआ, of course, because of COVID. You can't do that. But do you want to discuss logistics behind a flash mob or some flash
I
mob?
mean, we tried to contact them all and all, and they were like, we can't let you. And then the dance crew came up with the idea कि हम कॉलेज में करें. So they did that.
क्योंकि उस टाइम पे अपना मेन था कि हाँ अगर आपने कॉलेज करे तो एटलीस्ट अपने कॉलेज में
जो students आए ना कि
because
हमारे
it's happening after 2 years. One batch has not seen fest at all. So they were like at least अपने कॉलेज के लोग अटेंड करेंगे.
यानी कि रूम में बैठे कॉलेज के लोग थे.
हाँ, या घर चले जाएंगे.
That's fair.
Exactly, होली था 3 year weekend.
हाँ, काफी लोग कर लेते हैं.
I have run out of content for Felicity. At this point in the video.
Okay.
I mean, हम थोड़ा personal में
Can I talk about one thing in Felicity, which I honor the word of?
Sure.
So I think one thing that is kind of different in Felicity than other clubs or bodies is कि we don't have a continuous team. Like अभी if somebody asks who are the FCs, then it's an ambiguous question. The answer is either the three of us or the answer is nobody, because abhi like it's not a
over.
It's not a constant team, right?
Yeah.
Other clubs have a constant team. They have things going throughout the year.
Yes, it's not a club.
All other bodies, including
have a year-round team.
Yeah, and उसमें knowledge transfer becomes easier in a lot of senses. So like he has taught a lot about hospitality already. If we had a person जिसने last year hospitality handle किया होता, first hand experience होता, तो हमारे लिए कितना easy होता. But last year का team जरूरी है इस बार का team हो and stuff like that. So I think one thing somebody proposed was we should have one second year का FC, but उसमें भी there are other complications and stuff like that. So I don't know what's the solution to this, but I think if we can maintain a team even after Felicity or something like that would be.
And I think that's part of how you like advertise getting recruited in the team, right? You tell them you'll have to be here after Felicity also.
So I am like still in touch with a lot of people from their batch who contributed to Felicity, and I still keep talking to them, and half of them are I think also standing for like FC elections. So like that is one attempt from my side, but I don't think there's like college कुछ incentivize कर रहा है कि
The college won't take part in this.
Exactly.
What if you do like two third year and 2 4th year?
nah.
Second year won't devote that much time, right? If you are the FC, you have to put some mad amount of time, at least towards the
I
end.
think 4th year.
Fourth year में कोई मतलब
4th year तो हमारा अलग चलता है मतलब.
अपन तो भाई रहेंगे.
That's fair. Oh, talking of 4th year, what is plans for Felicity for 4th year? अभी हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं? कहाँ जा रहे हैं? So what the typical culture is third years are FCs organizing Felicity and main team, and second years also organize. First years participate organize. 4th years typically we just go out on a trip during Felicity, which technically means that we are done with Felicity forever now. I mean, not forever. For me, forever. I mean,
it's supposed to be a silver jubilee Felicity. So I mean, if they bring out some good artists and makes it worth it to not go on a trip. I mean,
That's
उसमें तो ऐसा न्यूक्लियर आ जाता है.
we almost got TPR. We almost got TPR this time. Like we were in talks and we had a budget and all.
तो मतलब ये था कि कॉमेडियन बहुत रैंडम आएगा, but न्यूक्लियर आ सकता है. ऐसा सीन
I was
था.
like to some random ass artist on the first second day and then third day TPR.
I am going to offend you. Who is nuclear?
Oh, chilling bro.
I'm sorry. Both of these guys was like, who?
What the fuck, bhai?
Nuclear started the Indian revolution in India. Though.
Okay, I am unaware. I'm sorry. I've offended 4 people in this room.
That's allowed.
I might be. I'm not even gonna let. Maybe it's that. So, how many? What has your club's journey been? Both of you, from first year till now. हाँ तेरी बहुत रही है. That's what I'm asking.
Why do I get this question every time?
Every time he's been on this podcast. Before this, 3 times. बहुत pop kid है ये बंदा. Remember pop kid?
मेरा इंसान है. हर जगह मैं बोलता हूँ.
Pahul popular.
Yes, Pahul popular guy. Come on. You've been in Felicity, you've been in Lit Club, you've been in Depsock, you've been in ESL, you've been in Penta Prism. What am I missing?
Let's not count Penta. I mean, you can.
You were in Penta Prism. What
On
else is
paper
there?
I was.
What else is there?
UG2F confessions.
Oh no. Parents group.
You were the parents. You were parents group, right?
वो तो मतलब join किया था leave करना भूल गया.
Don't go looking. Parents, you were not. Parents wouldn't watch the movie.
मतलब मैं 4 गाड़ी already दे चुका हूँ.
Like, fuck, this is not my avenue. Okay, so what am I missing any club from first and second year?
From first and second year. Ping. It's not technically a club, but like.
Oh wow, I actually missed
Since you
Ping.
counted ESL.
I said ESL, but I missed Ping. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ping. You were big in Ping. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, oh, I wrote Ping. I wrote Ping in my notes. I'm sorry. You just didn't put Ping on your LinkedIn. You put the other 5 in your LinkedIn.
I have it on my LinkedIn.
No, Ping is not on your LinkedIn.
That is because I have Ping in my actual experience section and everything else in my about section.
Why?
Felicity is also in my experience.
Recruiters are looking at
No,
Ping
I-
on that.
See,
He was in good position being in Felicity, right?
and right now I don't have anything else for my resume, right? So, यही सब डाल दो. Next summer हटा दूँगा. But yeah.
Yeah, and you've also been in a lot of clubs.
So I was mostly in finance or corporate.
In all clubs.
Most of the finance or
You have
corporate.
been in ESL,
Yeah.
Ping, ASEC, Penta Prism. You have also been in Penta Prism. No, Penta Prism. Penta Prism seniors.
Yeah.
Finance or corporate.
Did you-
Every club that you mentioned, finance or
Finance
corporate.
cover. He's always been in social media initially.
Not really. He said I was events and operations.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay, yes. Felicity and Lit Club.
Felicity was initially creative writing, but then creative writing was not funny. So yeah, we were up. So Parth wanted us to add on to the IIIT का Wikipedia page because उसमें Felicity का उतना mention नहीं था.
Oh,
And other
it
things.
was December में कोई group बन गया था.
हाँ, so Felicity.
हाँ.
I still have it. मैंने last month ही छोड़ा मैंने. I was exiting all groups because I changed phones. So yeah. मतलब मेरे पास still random ऐसे like 2013 के ऐसे का number पड़ा for no reason because I was contacting everyone.
You approach the Felicity guest.
Some of them were useful. They gave some small sponsorships also.
Oh my God.
They were just happy कि ठीक है you're conducting Felicity and all this.
पर मतलब वो तो like मैंने उन्हें फर्स्ट ईयर में टेक्स्ट किया था. अभी वो सामने से कुछ because they were like हाँ वो सामने से मेरे को टेक्स्ट किए कि ऐसे ऐसे भी. So you remember the Felicity का जो ग्लो साइन था.
हाँ.
So वो उनके ईयर में हुआ था.
It was just there, यार. पहले नहीं हुआ, बाद में.
बाद में नहीं हुआ because
And that was a very smaller one.
हाँ.
That was
So
very good.
idea वहाँ से आया था, but then like he took it up and he got everything. But yeah, it's good that like old FCs still are connected to Felicity in some sense.
So.
That glow sign was something like I was very happy about. Even I like when I imagine कि हाँ
वो
glow sign होना चाहिए.
वो पड़ा है. It's sitting in Srujana.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted this episode to be shot in Srujana so we could put that sign in the room while we're talking about it, and we don't have to transport it. But we saw the condition of Srujana and we're like,
I remember the glow in his eyes even when the glow sign was not glowing.
wow, sir, comedy भी करते हो आप. FSC को बुलाए हम. No, that was.
Genuinely though, like.
Yeah, the
It
glow
was
sign
like that sign, I think.
The glow sign was like the cherry on the top.
The
kind of
photographs
thing.
we got with that sign, like
Yeah.
it was beautiful. So I did some digging, and the both of you have reviewed IIIT on websites.
Why the fuck did you get that? How the fuck did you even get that? Like, I was confused. Ki, is this something he
No,
rated
you-
us on?
you-
Did he rate us on that or something?
You both have reviewed IIIT on public websites.
Yeah, मतलब, I think.
I'll tell you what you guys reviewed it as. Okay, ठीक है. I'll tell Pahul's review first. Pahul said 9 out of 10 faculty, 10 on 10 placements,
First sem,
10 on 10 courses, 9 on 10 campus life.
this was during induction.
6 on 10 hostel life, 3 on 10 social life. These are ulta sir. This was what?
Okay, so this was during induction, and my opinion changed on a daily basis.
Of course.
So I was like, हाँ ठीक है, why not?
Okay, why not? Review डाल देते जो सालों बाद किसी को दिखेगा।
I'll be very honest. So I saw this ad on this and then like reviewer college get 50 reviews or something.
Same, exactly same.
वाह भाई।
I didn't know that they were like getting a Paytm details of Paytm family. मेरे पास तो Paytm है। Right?
Same. I was getting 100 rupees on Shiksha.com and they were like, "Birth हो
Your
गया."
review, I'll tell you your review. 5 out of 5 placements, 4 out of 5 infrastructure, 4 out of 5 faculty, 4 out of 5 value for money, and 3 out of 5 campus life. इसने 3 out of 5 बोला, तूने 3 out of 10 बोला. What is this hate, bro? Induction week was the best part.
हम farm पे जा रहे थे trip के लिए यार। तो ठीक that was sort of justified.
Did you go to the same place for?
I went to the lake. The lake was.
I couldn't get to go to the lake.
And it rained. Good thing you did. हम वहाँ गए, वहाँ बारिश होनी स्टार्ट। लोग for some random reason अपने लैपटॉप्स लेके आए हैं। लोग के लैपटॉप छीन रहे हैं।
नीचे
कोई पानी लेके आए हो।
People took laptops to the lake.
तब तो कोर्सेज भी नहीं स्टार्ट हुए थे। During induction.
क्या
बहुत कसी लोग थे भाई।
During induction.
हाँ?
Name the people if you remember.
I don't.
Oh, is there a knowledge transfer नहीं हुआ है? We've never done like a. We were the last batch who got an induction week, right?
These days what?
No, it didn't get an
They didn't get an
induction
induction week, but they got a trip.
Field trip तो हुआ नहीं।
One trip, bro. हमारे 2 हफ्ते से 1 हफ्ता था. 2 हफ्ते थे.
We were the first batch for 2 weeks.
2 whole weeks, no acads. It was
Technically Sunday
Sunday
was
ECE got
seminar, right?
इनके बैच के ECE को मिला था शायद से।
हाँ, but
ECE.
still,
Yeah.
we were the last ones with the legitimate vibe. It was beautiful, like road trip, seminar, नए दोस्त मिल रहे हैं.
अरे तो एक इनके बैच के फिर ये इनका बैच दिसंबर में आ गया था पूरा एंड दे गॉट बज एंड ऑल एंड सारे स्पोर्ट्स पूरा उनका भी 2
और
वीक
UG2 मार्च में आए थे.
हां UG2 वाज सट आउट
Yeah.
हमको फेलिसिटी देंगे
They're using value education for farm till now. What? Did you take that to the same farm?
No, it was a very different place.
Was it a better farm?
It was great. It was actually fun. Like I went there with zero expectations. आज तो मैं मानने वाला हूँ. But I kind of enjoyed some parts. So it was nice.
I did
And at one point I was like, after lunch everyone started. So I'm like, सबको 10 मिनट nap ले देते थे. They were like, okay. Everyone took a nap for 10 minutes.
Where? ये तो कहाँ
kindergarten बच्चों को लेके जा रहे हैं दुबई
Let's go to farm. We take a nap there for 10 minutes. Wow. Must. Speaking of farm trip, we had an episode scheduled, okay, earlier.
What?
Your trip caused the episode to get postponed.
Oh yeah, this Sunday.
So what was supposed to happen was this episode was supposed to be recorded on
Sunday.
Saturday, originally Saturday. But Saturday ko I don't know what PT happened. And we're like Sunday ko karte hain. And then Sunday ko you're telling me he's not in here. I'm like that's not
I
good.
thought 4 घंटे में वापस आ जाएंगे. It took fucking 10 hours or something.
मतलब
हाँ, including आना था ना. मतलब जाने में ही 1.5 घंटे से ज़्यादा लग गया था.
Pretty दूर का खेत. Wow.
मतलब
And then
Felicity has a farm.
after Sunday we tried to.
ये वाला नहीं, but है कोई और है.
There's supposed to be 3 FCs here. First of all.
But yeah, the third one is not here just because of Raghav.
Yeah. He
Purely
didn't like
he's
him.
the-
He didn't like him.
Of course.
What's your hate?
उसने-
ऐसा नहीं कि वो घर गया है.
उन्होंने बोला मैं घर चल रहा. हमने ठीक है बाद में करते हैं. नहीं आज ही करना है. Contact you know. Contact if you're watching.
Dude, it's been too late for that. The reason I can't postpone this episode further is because I have talked to a professor for next week's episode, and I want minimum 6 days gap between episodes. Same time,
No, you can release them later.
no, I can't.
Or you can release hours later.
That's not. Oh, नहीं वो नहीं होने वाला है.
क्यों? तो परसों रिकॉर्ड करता
परसों रिकॉर्ड करता
और प्रॉफ के एपिसोड के 1 हफ्ते बाद रिलीज कर देता.
Inconsistency ऐसे don't want 2 week apart episodes. I care. Dude, if this world ran out of systems, ये सब नहीं चल रहा होता. This is entirely faith based. ये देख लाविश.
So are you going to do a separate podcast with Contact?
I mean, that would be mean if you don't.
Yeah, like उसको
Okay.
मुझे तो लोग content दे रहे हो. He needs to voice his opinion as well.
Yeah. I mean, he was the third MC.
Ronas and his TAs.
He was so passionate. He was like, हम तीनों लोग साथ में करते हैं, ये करते हैं.
Of course he was passionate.
Yeah, but then Raghav was like,
थोड़ा इधर sarcasm चल रहा है जो लोगों को समझ नहीं आएगा.
नहीं, मैं चार्ट दिखा सकता हूँ.
हाँ भाई, इधर भी गाइस साथ में
दिखाई.
साथ में करते हैं
उसने कहा कि हाँ भाई तीनों साथ में करेंगे तो करेंगे.
हाँ.
अब वो तेरे कारण अपने घर का ट्रिप तो कैसा नहीं करेगा.
हाँ, ये मतलब गालों को पॉडकास्ट करना है.
हाँ मम्मी ना इस हफ्ते
हाँ भाई.
मैं सागा भी सादा अपॉइंटमेंट है.
मैं माइक्रो सेलिब्रिटी बन रहा हूँ. Yeah. Anything else? मेरा हो गया है और कुछ बात करनी मस्त I think we're done then अभी रोक मत we can decide to do we clap at the end?
Sure, yeah.
Great.
Let's go.
Let's go बोलने के बाद ये लोग क्या देखेंगे
This
I
was
don't
a
know
very
this
good
was
location because
Yeah.
हमारे free की marketing हुई है लोग ऐसा देख रहे थे.
I did not know if this was recording the whole time.
Oh shit, मैं record कर रहा हूँ.
like
क्या
अभी कुछ कर नहीं सकते
Record ही नहीं किया.
बात भाई बात
ये तो गिरा पे है.
I don't know मेरा फोन भी रिकॉर्ड कर रहा होगा but that would be nice great